It's safe to say that we're all thrilled and pleased and delighted that the world of theatre has finally come back. And by that I mean sitting next to each other, enjoying an ice cream in the interval, and of course discussing whether you like the play, the musical, the drama, the dance, spectacle, circus, whatever it may be. Theatre is truly magical. But is it really the media that's making theatre, shall we say, very difficult to entertain for some people because they're obviously trying to create racial divide? Let me explain. Now, this particular story caught my eye simply because it's just ridiculous in its sense that you would have thought ITV, the channel that promotes be kind and sensitivity and get people talking, would have reprimanded this particular presenter. So let's present both sides. Recently on the ITV show this morning, they had a wonderful performance of the latest production of My Fair Lady. We all know the magical story, don't we? It's just simply wonderful. Starred originally, of course, way back in the 1950s, Julie Andrews, who is simply an icon. Once again, all thanks to Bridgerton. Yes, she is the voiceover for that. Great lady. But this time around, they've decided to go for a more mixed race cast, and why not? We live in a multicultural society. But then after the particular cast had given this wonderful, and I mean absolutely wonderful performance on screen, not easy to do it live that early in the morning, let me tell you, being a former thespian myself, I was kind of shocked by this particular statement because the presenter, and some might say caught up in the moment, Alison Hammond, decided to get emotional and say she never thought she would see someone of her own colour performing that particular role in that particular musical. Now, as I say, we like to be fair and balanced here. What I find strange about that is, you know, when you think about it in theatre, I would suggest that theatre is the least difficult sort of area to work in. Yes, you've got drama queens, backstabbings, all of that sort of stuff, but it is great fun and it's all about uniting together for the good of the show, the performance, whatever you may be doing. So of course this really did hit social media, and when you think about it, it's a strange thing, isn't it? Because there is the presenter, there is the channel basically saying, oh, this is a great move forward, you know, suddenly we have an actress of colour taking a part normally associated with a white actress. That's fine. But then if we don't see colour and we're all encompassing and all inclusive, will we be seeing a white blonde-haired actress taking the role of Rachel in the West End or touring production of The Bodyguard? Perhaps if we don't see colour, will we be seeing the likes of Michael Ball playing Sammy Davis Jr. in his Live Story, or indeed the singer Nat King Cole? Surely it should work both ways. And for me, the particular problem that I found with that statement from the presenter was this. It really creates a divide that wasn't there. It was just a wonderful performance. This young lady is only 25 years old and destined to be a big star. We recently had it again also with Lenny Henry, or Sir Lenny Henry, basically moaning about the lack of black faces in the audience of Glastonbury. All the meanwhile, the headlining act who's got all the great plaudits for a wonderful performance was none other than Diana Ross. You see what I'm saying? It really is ridiculous statements, and coming from a theatre background, as I say, I really don't recognise these sort of narratives at all, but they're always pushed by the mainstream media. And I, for one, think that this is damaging the world of arts, culture and entertainment. As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.